Yuji's brain might actually be the reason for Sukuna's death. The big secret behind Yuji's new curse technique and his plans to take down the King of Curses. Yuji has unlocked some form of blood manipulation technique. Going back to chapter 220, we saw Yuji say that since he's already like a cursed object, stepped into Sukuna's cursed energy, he would eat anything to kill him. This was followed by Yuji thanking Choso about his brothers, to which he replied that they would live inside of Yuji. It's so clear that Yuji has physically consumed the remaining cursed womb death painting, who are his and Choso's 6 brothers. Thus, Yuji now has 2 abilities that we know: Soul Swap and a variation of blood manipulation, which would explain why he entered the fight against Sukuna whilst biting his wrist, with his hand seemingly being juiced, shown by the redness and the veins popping out. This is an insanely broken power to have, and it completely shocked Sukuna as well in just one punch. Every one of Yuji's hits are already busted. His left-right goodnight is hands down Yuji's go-to, but with the help of blood manipulation, he will also be able to provide more oxygen, facilitating its healing and strength, on top of being reinforced by hardened blood. Demon Yuji instantly goes berserk with the debris, and before Sukuna can react, he goes for a left, right, good night that shakes the King of Curses' entire body. Now mind you, this is Sukuna's true form, but Yuji still managed to give him a shock, which is a huge feat in itself. It clearly places Yuji in special grade list of sorcerers, as he's already outdone Kashimo. I'm taking a piss, but Kashimo managed to get Sukuna's respect and was the gojo of his era 400 years ago. So this means a lot. Yuji's punch, reinforced with his blood manipulation technique, put the fear of God in Sukuna to the point of forcing him into using 3 of his arms to block. Sukuna has 4 eyes and can read every attack that was thrown at him. Hence, this response showcases he was about to take serious damage if it wasn't blocked. In fact, Sukuna might have even used his 4th arm if it wasn't for Higaruma, who cunningly made sure to grapple it, preventing Sukuna to use his Wajira. The last time Sukuna was surprised was in chapter 214, when he questioned the ridiculous strength Yuji Itadori possessed. He followed up by saying Yuji is from that time and Kinjaku does the grossest thing. This comment was directed based solely on the power output, meaning Sukuna must have seen a brute force sorcerer back in his time when Jujutsu was at its peak. He also mentioned how Kinjaku made Yuji with the purpose of being a cage, ultimately for, the curse he wanted to create after merging Tengen with everyone. However, Kinjaku overlooked the importance of a person's soul and individuality. This was showcased with his regard to Choso and the death painting wombs. Like in Yuji's case, his unique birth had unintentionally given him strong soul, which is reflected by the dexterity of his body, as shown by him breaking Olympic records by the age of 16. Remember, the soul is the body and the body is the soul. This in turn gave Yuji an innate ability to understand and affect the soul in combat much more easily and quickly than anyone else. Hence how he mastered the use of Black Flash so effortlessly when it was supposed to be a technique based on chance. It was said that he was chosen by the sparks of black. Sukuna's surprise might have also been due to this, as Yuji's punches could have been directed right into Sukuna's soul and not his body. If you guys want to learn more about how Nobara will help Yuji defeat Sukuna, then make sure to watch this video next.